If you would like to get this month's crystal reading for your sign for download and purchase, please click on the Vimeo link below this video in the Show More section, or visit my website, theluckymermaid.com, and the links for these videos are posted on the most recent video page. Please be sure to check out my other psychic readings for each zodiac sign I have available there as well. Thank you so much. Wish you many blessings and peace.
Hi Capricorn, I'm Pam. Welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for August 2017. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And to change things up, I pulled an additional 5 cards to expand and confirm the original 5 cards from the Connolly Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Ascendant, and Capricorn Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. Those of you that have watched me for quite a while know that I do not read the cards based on book definitions. I'm giving you messages, what my spirit guides are telling me for each card. Sometimes they match up with what the card meaning would be in a book, and sometimes they don't. So listen carefully. All that being said, Capricorn, now onto your reading for August 2017. First card you have in your layout for August is the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is a card to me that symbolizes you could be having heartbreak over a breakup of a relationship. You could be having sleepless nights. You could not be feeling well. You could be worrying about somebody else who's not feeling well. Sometimes, like I said, this could be grieving the loss of a breakup. Sometimes it means something like that when this comes up. I feel, Capricorn, that recently you had a lot of things happen very fast that kind of took you by surprise and maybe knocked the wind out of you. There was some, I feel, unexpected events that occurred possibly in June or July that kind of took your breath away and was unsettling to you. Because this feels like you're disappointed in people in general, like it could be coworkers or family members, or it could be a spouse or someone that you are connected to romantically. But I get it's like disappointment in a person or people is the way the message is coming up. Okay, because something happens like it was sudden to me. Now, it could be a breakup. Or maybe you lost your job, or there was some big sweeping changes that happened in your life. Maybe somebody passed away that was a friend or a relative in a previous month or two that you didn't expect. You were like, or maybe you expected it, but it still took you by surprise. Maybe they weren't well, and that so it wasn't totally unbelievable that maybe they passed away or that they got sick. But there's something happening here that seemed kind of unexpected, and so I get it as two different ways. I get it as people were disappointing to you, or maybe somebody was ill or somebody passed away, and it was hurtful to you, hurt you, grieving. It's that kind of energy here. Grieving the loss of something, job, love relationship, somebody that may have passed. That's the energy for you swirling around this card. You've got the Knight of Swords is with it. So the Knight of Swords could be the cause. They could be the one that passed, or they could be the boss that, told you you're getting laid off, or they could be the husband or boyfriend or female, could be a female that broke it off with you. This Knight of Swords could be the person, which would either be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. That could be their sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. I feel like there was a lot of action that was happening, and I feel that it threw you off kilter and off balance, and that you want to feel like things are more stable or settled down. I feel like you feel like the wind got knocked out of you, like this was too abrupt, or it, like just took you by, kind of hit you in the gut. That's the feeling I get. I feel like they had a lot of challenges, and in some ways I feel like this Knight of Swords is connected to loss. Again, I'm going to say that again. I feel like either they passed away, or they let you go if they were a boss, or if you were in a relationship, love relationship with them, they may have done or said something that was hurtful to you or unexpected, or possibly could have broken off a relationship with you. Those are the scenarios that are coming up, but they are connected. This Knight of Swords is connected to your Nine of Swords, because this is expanding on, they are expanding. That's how this is working in this reading that I decided to do for August. So your first card is Nine of Swords, and to expand and confirm on why you got it is the Knight of Swords. So now I'm moving on to your next card, which is Five of Cups. This kind of makes sense. Following the Nine of Swords, you've got sadness, loss, and regret. Not all hope is lost, because there's still two cups upright behind the person, but it can also mean if somebody's had a problem or issue with drinking or alcohol, you or somebody you're connected to or close to sometimes can come up with the Five of Cups. I really do feel like you're looking at your life like, how do I repair my life from this circumstance? Like, if you were mistreated by someone, you're saying, how can I get over this and how can I repair my life from it? If it was somebody that passed away that you were close to and cared about, the grief you might be like trying to figure out, like, how is my life going to be without this person in it? But like trying to figure out and sort it out in your head, and a feeling of how you're going to move forward, or what your next steps are going to be, and how you're going to cope with this loss, because it is loss. I do feel it's loss. Now, I'm going to say it here, I've said it again in many readings, sometimes these events, since it's a general reading and I'm not reading you privately right here, these events could have already occurred, or they could be happening in August, or it could be something that's coming up in September. But remember, we have these eclipses in August. We have two, the lunar eclipse on the 7th and the solar eclipse on, I think it's the 21st. So things get eclipsed out of your life, and new things come in, but some things may leave. So this card, to me, is indicating that kind of activity. So is the Nine of Swords. I see you having like a jumble up of emotions. Like I see you feeling jumbled up, like all bottled up or jumbled up with emotions. You've got to expand on it. You have the Page of Pentacles, which is an earth sign person. This is either a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. So it could be you, talking about you there. It could be. So the Page of Pentacles is expanding on your Five of Cups card. I feel it's representative of you, because I picked this up as like, now you're, my dog just snored there for you. Now you're having to start over, starting over, or starting something new, starting over again comes up here. It could be emotionally starting over. It doesn't have to be a new job or a new, love life. It doesn't have to be that. It could just be starting over emotionally, if your emotions were all ripped apart by whatever went on in the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups. I see you as a prominent person that is going to start pouring your energies in on any studies or education that you're doing, or any work endeavors that you're doing, or expanding on any of your knowledge in any way by taking more classes, more courses, or expanding your business or work that you're doing in some way. I feel that is going to be the ticket of how you piece things together, how you heal, how you regain your strength, your composure, your fortificate, how you refortify yourself. It's going to be through those methods. I also feel that some of you are going to either inherit money or have some money given to you. It could also be an increase in your raise or salary, but you've got money also coming to you here. You've got the Hanged Man crowning your reading. This is being in limbo, not moving forward, not moving backward, being in suspended animation, but you have to draw very strongly from your own psychic ability when you're in the limbo, feeling in that limbo state. I feel that one of the things that's happening here, Capricorn, is that you don't, like you're feeling too much. And you feel like you don't want to feel that much. I'm not saying Capricorns are insensitive. I'm not saying that. Some of my best friends have been Capricorns, and I'm going to tell you they were very sensitive, very deep emotionally. They were very deep, sensitive, caring people. Every one of them that I've been connected to and known and been friends with, all of them have been that way. But that doesn't mean that Capricorn doesn't sometimes feel like, oh my God, my feelings are too much for me. I don't want to feel this overwhelmed by my feelings. And I feel that is why this is showing up here. I feel like some of you are going to be creating some dreams for yourself. You could be starting your own business, because I see many of you feeling like, I have to create something. I can't stand the feelings I have right now. I want to jump out of my own skin. So again, as I said with the Page of Pentacles, I do feel your focus is going to pour on work and education, or furthering or expanding anything you're doing. That's how you're going to heal. I get that same energy here again with the Hanged Man. I feel like you also are going to get healing through consorting with and talking to other people that you work with, or your family, or dealing with people. Like, I also see you healing through a lot of conversations. You've got the Star to expand on this, which is spiritual blessings, God hearing a wish or prayer that you have, and you getting that prayer answered. So the Star is expanding on the Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man is limbo, as I said. So you've got the Star here giving you some kind of blessing. You're going to enter some kind of new phase of growth or development. You're expanding your horizons. You're expanding your mind. Your work you could get a raise. You could get a promotion. You could start your own business. Like, you're doing something that's going to be furthering your mind, furthering your goals. Could even be furthering you with travel, because I also get like your travels may get furthered as well. I do feel you're going to be extremely busy. I do feel that you're going to have a lot on your plate in August and September, and I feel that you are going to be having to tackle them one at a time, but I am seeing your plate is full. Even though you've got some emotional things that may have happened there, you're going to be extremely busy. I don't feel like you're going to be having any time to wallow or feel bad, or like, I'm not saying you won't, because something that's going on here indicates that you are, but you're going to be so busy. I really feel that's good. That's actually the medicine for you to get through any of those difficult challenges. Now here you have another Swords card again. You had the Knight of Swords. Now you've got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, this is either Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Could still be the same person as the Knight of Swords. Could they just want to show up here again? This could be your rising or moon sign of yourself even. There's a lot of communication. I feel it's somebody else, because I feel like there's a lot of communication going back and forth between you and this Queen of Swords in August, and maybe even moving forward. There's a lot of back and forth communication with them and you. I feel like she's coming forward to you with thoughtful gestures of kindness too. Kind words, kind thoughts, some wisdom. You may be getting some instruction from her, advice from her, kind words of wisdom from her. Some kind of guidance could be coming from her. Some of you, if this is a male or female, doesn't matter the gender, they could be a love partner to you, but that's not really how it's coming up to me. I don't really feel this is a love partner. This person feels to me more like they're somebody that you're leaning on for emotional support, or you're getting guidance and wisdom. They could be a teacher, a spiritual teacher, a guru, a mentor, a boss. Could even be like a sister or a a family member that's doing it. It's possible there could be some family connections there for you with them, but they're definitely helping you, aiding you in some way. That's the energy coming from the Queen of Swords. Now, to expand on the Queen of Swords, you have Temperance, and Temperance is patience, or God working through you and what you're doing, thinking, creating, and saying. So if you look at the two together, Temperance is expanding on the Queen of Swords in your reading. There's so much you need to do, and I get like those guides want to tell you to take your time. You may feel overwhelmed or pressured, but they want you to take your time. Put your focus on you and put your focus on others in August, and also getting everything in order. Like, become organized. Maybe you're already incredibly organized. All the Capricorns I knew, they were like so organized it was silly. So I feel like it's almost a moot point, but you know, everybody's different, especially because we all don't have the same birth chart, right? So not all Capricorns are going to have the exact same traits, but it's time to focus on other people, yourself, and getting organized. That's what comes up through the Temperance card. It may also be a time for you to do an overhaul on your mental imagery of how you see yourself, or how you're projecting your thought patterns for the future. Because if you don't mentally project it in the future that you want, you're doomed to get a future you may not want. So think on that. I would draw that line back and listen to that statement again. I think I feel like that one's especially important for you, Capricorns, in August. So here you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is the karmic wheels of fate turning in your favor. Planets in the heavens, spirit guides around you, conspiring to give you karmic good fortune. I feel you're going to be receiving a lot of compliments and accolades for a job well done. So if you're in school, expect your professors to be on the dean's list, or your professors to be applauding you or giving you, like asking you to join special groups and organizations. If you're a working Capricorn, you may get a raise, you could get a promotion, you could get some kind of bonus, or just like get a plaque or have some kind of recognition. Because I see people praising you, applauding your efforts, and looking up to you. You've got that energy going on here. Some of you may pack your bags and move. Because I pick up, like they're saying, like some of you may retrace your steps, go back in time, think about some things that have gone on, pack your bags, and move. That was their direct quote. Now, some of you aren't going to be moving, but that message was for some Capricorns out there. Some of you, I really feel like you're starting a new life, or starting your life over. It comes up here. You could also be experiencing some jealousy from some coworkers or from some family members, that you may feel like you're fed up with it and you don't want to put up with it anymore. Could also come from friends, but wherever you're seeing envy or jealousy directed at you, I feel like it's not new, because the guides are telling me you're sick of it and you don't want to put up with it anymore. So some of you Capricorns may be experiencing that energy. I also feel that you may feel like people came into your life, pushed your buttons, and disrupted your life, and now you need to fix it or start over. So you may feel like there were other people that have interfered with what's going on in your life, like outside interferers have come in and caused some disruption for you. For some of you Capricorns, that comes up. So the card you have that expands on your Wheel of Fortune is the Emperor, and the Emperor could be a father, like a paternal figure that's crossed over to the other side, that's watching you, guiding you, protecting you. Could be a grandfather, great-grandfather, father, stepfather, somebody like a father to you. It could also be somebody in the living, like a father, a boss, an ex-boss, a husband, an ex-husband. Could be anybody like that. It's usually male. I don't think I've ever seen a female come up as an emperor. Some of you, I feel, are going to move somewhere. Could be at a distance. Could be to another country. could be all the way across the country to another spot. And some of you, it's because of the emperor. It could be a father you have to go take care of. It could be someone that you're in love with and you want to be with them and they live at a distance and you don't want to be apart from them anymore, so you're going to go live with them. This could also be a new business opportunity, or a new boss is saying, we want to hire you, but you have to come live where this company is in it, or business is, and it may not be anywhere near where your home is. So that message isn't going to apply to all Capricorns, because not all you Capricorns are moving. So even if it's not about moving, this could be a new boss that's going to hire you, or a love that's going to want you to make some kind of change. Even if it's not move far away, maybe you're going to move in with them, you know, locally. Maybe they live nearby and you're like, well, I've got to move because I'm going to go move in with them. Or, well, I got to move to this other town because, you know, maybe you don't have to go far away. But far away did come up for some Capricorns here. Some of you Capricorns are going to be leading the charge on some project or endeavor. And this could even be, if you're a non-working Capricorn, this could be in your own family. Maybe you're renovating your house. Maybe you're redecorating it. Maybe you're building an addition and you're the one leading the charge on how you guys are going to do it. Or it could be in a business or work-related sense. Like, you could be the one leading the charge on a new account, on a new lead, on a new project, or on a new business. So, or you could join a new, like, you could become the leader of a group, like a club that you belong to, or an organization. You could become the president, the chairperson, the founder. But you becoming a leader in some way also comes up here. So for some of you, the emperor is a person. And for some of you, you are the emperor. You are being the emperor, being the leader, the one in charge. So got to listen to this again. I hope this reading made sense to you. I certainly hope it did, and I hope it was helpful. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please be sure to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get a continuation of this reading, Capricorn, where I look into my crystal for you and get additional messages and predictions from my spirit guides for August 2017, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for August 2017 crystal readings. You could also get these videos, access them by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu. It's a drop-down menu. Go to page 11, and there at the top of the page you will see August 2017 Psychic Crystal reading for each sign of the zodiac. You just click on your sign, and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo. If you would like to get a love reading, I've gotten several people have written me requests, and I just don't have enough time to do them on YouTube, because then I will never get to do any of my private readings, and I do those 5 days a week. So I can't add love readings all the time on a regular basis to YouTube. So if you would like to get the singles and couples romance forecast for the remainder of 2017, which actually spilled over into 2018 as well, with some of the signs, they didn't just end it at the end of December 2017. They actually went into a little bit in the beginning of 2018. You can access those videos by clicking on the other link below this video, and you can also access them on my videos page on my website, but you would go to the bottom of page 10 for these love romance forecast readings. So I wish you an amazing August, Capricorn, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.
Please check out my other videos that I'm posting to my YouTube channel, The Psychic Pastry Chef, where I'll show you how to make great cakes, desserts, and pastries you can make at home, and I'll give you psychic predictions for each sign of the zodiac throughout the video. I hope you enjoy them, and please be sure to check out the other special videos I'm recording for my Psychic Pastry Chef Vimeo On Demand channel. Thanks for watching.